beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man is
To me, it's
wearing
funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask. He interviewed Tommy
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Oh no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melon.
Oh, there you go.
But like, it just
hard at work.
Is anyone
there?
there?
This is hard at work.
Messed up now.
Your boss? Saggy, hold on. Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
The night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you about to get canceled. You already know. I'm not that hunt.
I already hold. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen. I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
this.
You don't.
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting at work, and she's stalking.
Doing a text at work, damn right, because this is my job. I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what the
multitasking.
You know what the reality is. She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God. All right. Restart the stream. Restart. Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Hell yeah!
Oh, whoa, God!
My eardrum.
Wow! Woo! Turn it in. Woo! Brian's on fire tonight. Woo! Yeah.
Brian's the real MVP of MME.
Yeah. Let's go.
I told you.
You're the reason I thought of this topic.
I imagine so.
These hypocritical Rian Johnson fans. Rian Johnson needs to stop manipulating his fans with false hope. They need to move.
Because
on.
As a reasonable adult,
everyone.
When Rian Johnson says his trilogy's continuing, I hold out. I won't give hope until it's officially announced.
What? Bullshit.
No, dude. I mean, when they announced it before, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm excited. But before we actually saw The Last Jedi.
You know what was something officially announced before was the sequel to Justice League.
Yeah, amongst other films.
To actually get a Star Wars movie?
I'm sorry, Warner Brothers got cold feet after a bad reception where they killed Superman off in the second goddamn movie.
And I'm sorry, Disney got cold feet after the
by-
reception of the sequel trilogy.
Where they killed Luke Skywalker in the second goddamn movie.
I broke
Shut
Brian.
up, Max. Fuck you.
I broke Brian.
Luke Skywalker and Superman were killed off in the second movie.
Is it coincidence that Justice League and Last Jedi came out a month apart?
And who's
But
involved
they
with
still
both
at least
movies?
made DC movies.
They stopped making movies after Solo. Don't trash that on Last Jedi.
Well, it's Last Jedi's fault that Solo flopped. And
Last Jedi made $1 billion. What did BVS?
Is it though?
Yes.
Or was it the backstage politics?
Both. It was both. It was both. It was both.
The Civil War.
I think
How many directors did they go through?
Are you waving the white
I
flag
know.
already, Brian? I think I got you already. Woo!
No.
Well, you did call me in my own hypocrisy, so I suppose anything you say after that
Yeah.
is just a moot point.
Move on, Brian Johnson.
All right, 5-minute Max stream. Problem solved. No, I'm just kidding.
Max.
kidding.
In fairness to Rian Johnson, his movie did make $1 billion. Snyder's movies did not make $1 billion.
Boom. Rian Johnson did have like one of the top grossing films of all time.
It was the sequel to the.
Are you giving me the Brie
OG
Larson,
trilogy.
the Brie Larson Captain Marvel excuse? Well, they put it out before Endgame. That's why it made so much.
No, it was It was Luke Skywalker coming back. Come on.
Didn't Rise of Skywalker still make
Well,
$1 billion?
first off, anybody in this panel right now would have watched that movie regardless.
Yeah.
Because it's a freaking Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And just general audience would have watched it anyways because it was a freaking Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Because it's an event. People know Star Wars. They love Star Wars. They're going to go see it. That's why that movie made as much as it did.
That was a big missed opportunity as well. Yeah.
I mean, as far as what The Last Jedi did to the actual characters.
No doubt, dude, Vince. But if you remember, there was a literal cliffhanger at the end of The Force Awakens with Luke standing there. The biggest layup in history.
I understand that.
Biggest layup in history.
But maybe that subversion of expectations, and I'm going to use that phrase.
Zack Snyder subverted your expectations for Batman and Superman.
No, Zack Snyder deconstructed my expectation. There's a difference there, Jack.
There's a difference between subverting and deconstructing. And also, the thing is that Rian Johnson only focused on subverting expectations first, then...
Yeah, Brian, I think we have to edit your mic a little bit.
Yeah, your mic.
Oh, shit.
No. It's because you're wound up.
And then he focuses on the style of his film and how it
now
looks.
it's really low.
And then focus on story. Stories
my
third.
mic is
and
upside down,
characters
so I
fourth.
don't know what the positive volume is and the bottom is. I think I had it all the way turned up. Are we better now?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Is it okay? What are you saying, oh, God, for? Is it really bad?
No, I was saying, oh, God, before. Because
Okay.
it's
Hey,
Whew.
H Sports.
You're scaring me, man.
All right, it's better now. Well, what is Rian Johnson doing? What is he doing? Even
Making knives out.
Oh,
no, I mean,
wait a
where is
minute.
he talking
Wait,
about?
I found a connection between Zack Snyder and Rian Johnson. I found a connection.
I got it on the tweets. Hang on.
Also, I found a
just wait.
connection. You know what happened? They're not continuing either of their things or doing any more any more of their franchises. You know what they're doing? They're going over to Netflix to create new franchises. Both of them, both Zack Snyder and Rian Johnson, are left Disney and WB to go do other franchise stuff at Netflix.
Well, no,
Very interesting.
No,
connection.
there's a difference. Rian Johnson's still spoken of well over at the other place. Okay, so this is based.
He's barely spoken of
on a tweet. I said, "So you're saying there's a chance?" Hell yeah! Release the Rian Johnson trilogy.
More hypocrisy there.
That's something I can get behind. The Last Jedi is a masterpiece.
His exact words.
Come at me, bro.
You mocked Snyder fans, so you're saying there's a chance.
I think there's more of a chance of a Rian Johnson.
My troll game was on fucking point today, dude. All right. Exclusive. Rian Johnson still wants to make a Star Wars trilogy. It would break my heart if I were finished. He tells
That's
Empire
what Zach
Magazine.
says too. Zach still wants to do Snyder movies, and it'll break his heart if he couldn't.
It would be nice
So,
if, you know, Star
Ryan
Wars
God
would.
damn it,
Snyder.
Caden, you're not helping me here,
And there's
man.
no toxic Ryan Johnson.
Snyder
fan.
and Ryan Johnson are the same person.
How am I a toxic Ryan Johnson fan?
I'm not saying you are.
Ryan is not
saying there
toxic in that aspect.
Well,
at
here's the
all.
Quite
question.
on the opposite, good sir.
Oh, and that's another funny thing that Zach is doing Star Wars. Did Zach ever? No, never mind. That's not it.
What's the next Star Wars movie?
Oh,
Rebel
look,
Moon.
Kamari's at least consistent. He tells everyone to shut the F up and move on.
Oh, I did my whole stream with a loud ass motherfucking mic.
You
I'm
did.
sorry, guys. Why didn't you?
I thought you were having
I
a
didn't
purpose
know.
for
I
it.
thought it was the alcohol.
So embarrassing. No, I turned it up because somebody couldn't hear me the other day, and I was like, bro, let me turn it up. I turned it all the way up.
I thought you did that on purpose.
This is a Yeti. It'll blow your fucking eardrums out. I'm sorry. I'll quit cussing. Shush, shush.
Oh, shut up, Kelly.
Damn, as soon as I stop talking, the dogs start barking. Yeah.
Well, here's the
But,
question: who's going to make a better movie for Netflix, Zack Snyder or Ryan Johnson?
Zack Snyder.
When's the next? When's the
Wow,
next
Brian.
Star Wars movie?
I don't know.
I never watched Knives Out, and I never plan to.
It's actually
I just like
great
the Star
movie.
Wars movies.
It's just the Phantom
It's a
Menace
good original
Twitter
movie.
person spoiled the ending for me on Twitter before I watched it because they wanted to hurt Ryan Johnson.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think Ryan Johnson's good at creating his own IPs rather than continuing IPs.
I think
Yes.
they gave up on making movies, and
And I think that's the
focusing
same
on
for.
TV.
I think that's the. I don't think that's the same for Zach though. I think Zach can
Talking about-
continue franchises and also create his own.
What the hell is
Calling it
this, Caden?
Max.
You know what this is? Is that things happen and things are spoken of behind the scenes that are enlightened, and things can change.
Call people to. I don't have the exact receipt.
But
this
the thing is,
but this man called people delusional for think there's possibilities. Well, things change. Things
But
change.
is Snyder
but
involved?
No, like the thing,
So they're gonna
he's
make
not,
it
like,
BVS
no.
is no longer canon.
Hold on, CGH. He's not like calling out people for saying Affleck and Cavill are back. Before he was calling them out for saying that Snyder's going to be involved.
No, he called it out consistently for everything, including Matt Jarbo. Matt Jarbo also.
Matt was talking about them specifically.
Ben Affleck, it hurts him to be back. Remember all that?
That
Remember
was Jarbo specifically targeting that.
Oh my
Casey
god!
was targeting Snyderverse.
Oh my god!
Like someone who talks to Casey every
you
day.
being serious?
He was targeting.
Well, you talk to him every day.
I was gonna say, Film Gob, you missed my stream, dude. I was putting over the Snyderverse, man, or not the verse, but the cut, man. We're brothers,
two
man.
completely different movies.
We rode together. No. I was on the stream where we defended you against a certain corner of the internet, dude.
That's not the real Film Gob. That's Film
That's
Gob.
a fan account.
No, well, I don't know, maybe, but I'm just saying, bro.
No, Film
come on
Gob
now.
doesn't come around here anymore.
Come on now. You called me a hater.
But yeah, like I mean, there's something
The pool
happening
table,
that like
Elron's talking about the pool table.
I will say this is that there is something happening that point one that Sil and Mikey may have gotten right about Black Adam, about something. that
Come on,
happened after
Caden.
Black
They got
Adam.
more than that right.
No.
You're
I'm talking about
Scooby Doo ganging us here, bro.
I'm talking about this specific situation right here. That there's something that they did get right about a part of, again, a broken clock is twice right, right?
Oh my god, man! Dude, I'm sorry, bro. That sounds hella condescending. Even as a quote unquote anti,
listen.
I disavow that comment.
Listen, I criticize them both equally. I'll be real.
Do you though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could
Phil and Mike,
all right,
you've
all right.
got more right than Casey Walsh. Casey Walsh said when I don't have the quote. I don't have the receipt here, but I think you too,
Unknown
Kaden.
Gamer
When
37.
Zaslav said he wants this Trinity to be a focus and Superman, you and Casey both were like, that means the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman's going to happen.
No,
you both were on the record of saying that's what that means.
Okay.
That doesn't mean Cavill's
Called out
coming back.
in 4K.
That doesn't mean Cavill's coming back. And I'm like, why would it mean that? Because the script is already done. I'm like, you know how many scripts get written and never activated on in Hollywood?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. No, I remember exactly the conversation you're talking about.
Yes.
And that's not exact. Those were not my exact words.
You're like that when I was talking to you on a stream, I said, so what we were talking about, why do you think Cavill's coming back? I'm like, well, because Zaslav says Superman's a focus. You haven't been using Superman. You're like, well, obviously it means that the Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman and a cheaper Superman's going to happen, and all this other stuff.
Obviously, one thing. Okay, the thing is that what I said is that the Ta-Nehisi Coates wrote 2 scripts. One is his Black Superman one, and one is one script that he can use Cavill or a new Superman for. And I said, and especially if Zaslav wants to focus on Superman, he can use one of those scripts and really use mainly use the Cavill or new other Superman script, not the Black Superman script, but the one with a real Kal-El and real Superman in it. And also, and the reason why we're saying, it'll be, like pretty cheap is because how he said that he wants to cut on cost on budget of movies and TV. That's what we were talking about that time.
Okay.
And over time, it's when we found out, that, Cavill, over time, we all want Cavill to come back.
I'm sorry, Kaden.
It doesn't matter if we want.
I'm sorry, I love you, bro, but this is so ridiculous.
Well,
because you were thinking, you and Casey were acting like people were crazy to think that there's a possibility Cavill could come back.
It was not crazy that a possibility of Cavill.
Am I losing my mind? Are you gaslighting me
again? No, again, it was the main person that we were questioning coming back was Snyder.
No.
Yes,
no, that's the main. Yeah, that's the main, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't.
And
talks
everyone who
about
was saying,
Ben Affleck
Cavill's
and
coming
Cavill
back is
too.
for. Everyone's
it was
Cavill and Affleck are coming back because of Snyder.
It was across
it's not
the board,
because of Snyder.
bro.
Cavill and Affleck are coming back on their own accord via the plans that WB has plans now for.
Money.
There were arguments and debates on also Cavill and Ben Affleck too. It wasn't just the Snyder.
But at the same time, also remember when the whole Affleck was like, "I'm not going to do Batman anymore," and then
not sure.
And then I'm moving on to smaller stuff.
Okay, no. RJ, how dare you, good sir?
Get your ass in here.
Well,
you've been coping all over the internet all effing day, dude. Sounds like a lot of cope. Shut your mouth. Shush. Sorry, moving on.
Does Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck coming back actually mean the Snyderverse is restored? Because there's still other elements.
It doesn't mean it's not either. It just means that it's continuing in some way. All these weird debates. What does Cavill coming back mean? It means
Cavill coming back can mean
many
new
things.
direction,
a multitude of things.
A new direction it can mean.
So saying definitively this isn't going to happen or this is going to happen, you're all full of shit. Everyone's full of shit.
Excuse me?
Quick question.
Yes. Well, that doesn't mean it's going to continue, but the characters are continuing.
But I just think you guys say some stupid shit.
But also, I think we are forgetting there's a possibility that there's such thing as called a soft reset that ignores a lot of previously what happened.
You don't know that it's going to ignore. You're jumping the shark just as much. you become what you hate, Caden, is speculating irresponsibly, like you criticize Syl and Mikey.
Well, where's Ray Fisher? When's Ray Fisher going to get restored?
We don't know that. We don't know.
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Or Joe McAnally.
When Jeff Johns isn't employed by the company
Ray Porter
anymore.
as Darkseid. We still got to wait to hear those announcements.
Exactly. But it's just
And we
to
don't
say
even know
that
because
soft reset means that there's not going to have anything to do with anything. That's also talking out of your ass. Saying that it doesn't mean anything. It's you don't know.
Well, that's
Everyone
my
needs to
opinion,
stop
though,
talking out
dude.
of ass. Yeah.
And when you tell me my opinion is talking out of my ass, I'm going to take offense to that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
saying.
exactly.
Well,
the RJ, great. The Cavill and Affleck coming back means the spirit of the story verse
RJ has
thriving
changed his
finally.
opinion because he started subscribing
No,
to Syl.
it doesn't mean the Snyder. Everyone has a different definition of the Snyderverse continuing.
I'm sorry, RJ.
Or what
but
is
that's
even
true.
Snyderverse?
Nobody
what's
knows what the
canon.
Snyderverse is, and that's the problem.
No,
That's
it's
Snyder
all,
don't own these characters.
No one knows
WB
what.
doesn't know what even how to define
No
it.
one knows except for
DCEU.
Snyder.
It's called the
because Snyder has his
DCEU,
new-
dude. I've
no
said
one
it a
knows
million fucking
what-
times.
And also the thing is, no one knows what the new Snyderverse is because Snyder has said that he has new plans. So no one should be speaking for it because only Zack and Deborah Snyder know what the new plans are. So if anyone's saying, I know the new plans, then show me how you know the new plans. Or at least, like, vaguely tell me.
you
Without
guys know
saying,
Yeah, Mikey needs to show
story
his
about
receipts.
Joseph
Mikey
Smith?
needs to show his receipts.
Wow, what the heck? This
no,
is
he
weird.
hasn't. No, he hasn't. I haven't.
Real good
been
dude. Saw
consistent.
some stuff
A
through a
lot
hat.
of us haven't been consistent. I will
Has
admit that.
RJ left the Scooby Doo gang?
Started a religion.
RJ has become a Scooby Doo villain.
What?
Is he
Not a villain. He has become a middle person now. He's not
Thank
a
you,
villain or part of the
Jay.
game.
Facts.
I was gonna say, is he scrapped?
You
As of
all
late,
have Snyder
2002?
derangement syndrome.
You've
Even
been
you, Jade.
consistent, RJ,
I
as
love
of
you,
late
Jade, but
after
The fuck?
you.
He directed 3 movies. 3
Yeah.
did
goddamn
all
movies.
the casting. He produced more than directed.
No, the
Okay,
cast. You know
Max,
who casted
he's no
Cavill?
different from
You
the
know who
Russo
It
casted
had to
brothers and
end
Cavill?
Jon
somewhere,
Favreau.
right?
You know who casted Cavill and like Man of Steel cast? Nolan. Like Nolan and Deborah Snyder was the person who cast Man of Steel with their casting director.
I have to
Snyder had
research
nothing
that.
to
I don't
really
know.
do with the casting of that.
They aren't hurting y'all.
Snyder is no different from the Russo brothers.
Well,
I'm just saying.
oh my
But see, that's the common thing, okay? But the
But-
problem with the internet is like when somebody says
Oh,
something
come
that's
on,
kind of
George.
off the wall.
No different than
somebody
the
says
Russo
something-
brothers?
Yeah, he's the same as the Russo brothers. He directed some
started-
important movies for
He
them.
started the universe, if you want to call it Snyderverse or DCU. He started all that.
Okay, so he's
the
Jon
Russo brothers
Favreau.
Favreauverse.
Yeah.
People do
Jon
say
Favreau.
Favreverse, yeah.
Restore the
Restore the
Favreauverse.
Favreauverse.
Because
Bring
he's
back Iron
currently
Man.
working on the Mandalorian with Dave Filoni and blowing Star Wars man's effing minds. Okay. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Mad Max the Mandalorian.
Maybe because
you're wrong.
I'm just like
I'm bringing up. I'm bringing up.
I'm
this
sorry.
article.
I don't drink very often. Well, I've started to drink.
What
more
article?
lately.
Please don't be a.
Maybe that's a
don't be
problem.
Don't be a grift.
Oh,
griftosity article.
I mean, I understand that part of it, but the thing
Put
is,
the
it's like,
shots first.
where does it end? Okay, like, does it end with his movies or the characters?
It's defined different for everyone. Like I.
But
just
the
wanna
thing
see
is I think
characters-
the problem is, okay, no, I talked about this on my last stream, and I think
The
maybe I
number
probably
one
should have
question-
added this point. We need a definition.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Because
That's on
everyone-
WB. That's all
bro.
That's on Warner.
It's like
Brothers.
misinterpreting the fucking Bible. Okay, he said the instead of the, bro. Let's start.
Oh
a
my
war.
god. Well, also, it's like because as a definition of Snyderverse, you can say, "Oh, Snyder produces these movies." Okay, Okay, that's
don't diminish what he did. Like, oh, he just did the film. That's bullshit too.
No,
But
dude,
John
he has
Favreau produced a lot
producerial
of
credit
MCU
on
movies
these
as well.
movies.
He
for
also
a reason.
cast Gal Gadot.
No, he has producerial credit on these other movies for a reason.
Right.
I understand that.
It's not just a director.
But no, I think it diminishes the other films that are in the DCEU when you call it the goddamn Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Well,
because Snyder didn't
you're
plan
triggered over
Shazam.
Snyder
people
didn't
saying
do
Snyderverse.
everything. He didn't
Snyder
do
didn't-
everything.
didn't-
and
didn't
honestly,
have creative
after
involvement of Suicide
no.
Squad.
After 2016, after BVS came out, did he have anything to do with anything?
No.
They were on the fast track to shipping him the fuck out, dude. That's why we got Justice League.
He ain't Kevin Feige. He's not Kevin Feige. That's why we're getting.
No,
Dan
I'm
Levine.
just saying.
What am I not understanding, Jason East? I'm not.
Max, you are many of those who refuse to understand simple things. Oh, see, okay, here's the thing. I consider this a simple thing, but see, Max doesn't. It's okay. It's not a something that we should shit on each other about. No. I blame Christopher Nolan for not allowing his universe to connect with Man of Steel. That was the no.
You're all over the place, bro.
I am.
All right, let me
But
bring
no,
up.
oh, shut up.
Let me bring up this Rian Johnson article.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to bring up some Griftosity article.
No, that's for later.
Fakeosity?
Rian Johnson's Star Wars trilogy could still get made. And the first time I heard Rian Johnson talk about Star Wars was on the Slash Filmcast. They interviewed him before The Last Jedi. I was a fan. I was like rooting for him. Let's see where the quote.
He made great movies before he made Last Jedi.
Maybe we should blame the people responsible.
What?
For The Last Jedi.
Kathleen Kennedy?
Rian Johnson
no.
and Lucasfilm.
I have something that's going to blow your mind, and you're going to be like, oh, no. Collider Jedi Council. They got us hyped since Force Awakens, dude. Hyped. And when that movie was a letdown, and you know the perfect example of it, where is Collider now?
That's not all their fault about the movies. All the supplemental shit.
They were the engine of the hype train, dude, and we were the caboose.
Well, let's read this. In an interview with Empire Magazine, Johnson insisted he's not giving up on a Star Wars trilogy, even after 5 years of little to no development. He needs to stop leading his fans along. That's toxic. He needs to tell them the truth.
Same with Snyder.
I'm just throwing it up to the Snyder critics there because not you, Caden, but a lot of Snyder critics are still holding out hope for this Rian Johnson trilogy. And a very
I don't like
hypocritical-
Rian Johnson.
I don't know.
doing
Some
anything.
A lot. Are you talking about me? You son of a bitch. You're talking about the royal we, aren't you? Where I'm like the royal you. Where I'm not talking about you as a person. I'm talking about everybody around you.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I will give the Snyder fans an edge. They are more vocal than the Rian Johnson fans.
Exactly.
That's
right, guys.
the one advantage they have.
Rian
the
Johnson
hashtag.
fans in the chat, give me a 1 right now. Woo.
Ryan, you need to start the hashtag restore the Rian Johnson verse.
Come on, bro. That ain't gonna happen.
Restore the
We got a
Johnson
better
verse.
chance of seeing the Snyderverse if I'm being fucking honest.
There, the truth comes out. Smash the hell out of the like button.
Well, no,
Ryan.
because honestly,
Look,
it's
Ryan
all
is
depends on
lit
no.
tonight. Woo!
It depends on what you defined as the Snyderverse. Is the Snyderverse
Yes.
the actors or the director?
And I say it depends for me. Either way, any continuation I'll be happy with. That's what I've always been consistently saying. Some people,
I agree, Jade. Give us good DC movies. That's all I want.
according to who?
Well, Rian Johnson fans, I mean, can we find them?
Can you find him anymore? I don't know. Goldman hasn't been on my channel in a while.
Well, Goldman likes the movies, okay? The sequel trilogy. I don't understand that, you know? I like the sequel trilogy.
I saw Goldman
Guys,
on Twitter
no.
hating on Rogue One. I'm like, what?
Yo,
the
Rogue
hell,
One's
man?
my favorite.
I don't know.
Disney
I
Star
jumped
Wars
in on that shit show too, bro.
I was like, what the hell?
Did I ever?
Goldman?
No. Since he's not going to be in this fucking chat because he ain't here, Ambassador was like giving Goldman shit, and I was like, nah, dude. I was like, okay, boomer. Because, dude, honestly, the most boomer ass takes on Star Wars. I mean, I get it, dude, but like to be that vehemently opposed to the core of Star Wars: The Last Jedi. What the
Yo, Luke Skywalker felt like a boomer in Last Jedi.
guys? Okay, no. I hope
Where's
Rel
Aaron?
watch.
Oh,
I
you
wanna
too,
say-
DL. Get your ass in here, DL. What the hell?
I want to
F
say
Rogue
something.
One?
No. Rogue One was overrated trash. The only thing that people like.
Shut your mouth.
The only thing people liked about it was the last 30 minutes.
You're gonna try to spoon
Goldman had a point.
Last Jedi. No, the whole movie was great.
Dude, The
Rogue
Last
One-
Jedi was epic. From the very beginning of that movie to the end. Okay?
Fucking haters.
The mama joke laughed in the theater. Ha ha. Screw you.
That was the most un-Star
Frickin'
Wars scene in any Star Wars movie.
Charlie Weasley. Okay? Screw
No, it's Bill Weasley. Get your facts
Bill
right.
Weasley. Sorry.
All right.
Screwed
well,
it up.
Let's read this quote here. I've stayed close to Lucasfilm President Cat. I bet you have.
Dom Hill Gleason.
And we get together often. And whoa, I'm not suggesting anything there.
Yeah, they do.
And talk about it. Whoa.
Yeah,
It's
they
just-
do. No.
What the hell? It's just at this point a matter of schedule. And when
There's
that's the
Sandbox.
only thing. That's the only thing, Ryan. It's the
You
only
gotta
thing.
get it.
It would break my heart if I were finished. If I couldn't get back in that sandbox at some point. No one wants you in the sandbox.
I mean, if he has his
well,
own original
some people
characters, it wouldn't be so bad. Don't take any pre-existing characters. Just do your own thing with your own characters.
No, the reason why Anthony...
this just painted an image in my head of little douchey Rian Johnson as a
Can we
kid
agree
with
that-
all the kids in the sandbox, and he just buries the toys. I've subverted your expectations of what playing toys in sandbox is.
Did you ever watch the Red Letter Media thing where Rich Evans is sitting there, they're like the subverting expectations video where it's like
We should
he's sitting there
watch
with
it.
the little glass of wine, and
Yes.
he pours it, and then he like moves the glass aside and pours it on the table, and he's
Yes.
like,
Yes.
Finn. I was
Just
like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
But we also have
And the
legal
Blinket
update
review
too
was pretty
tonight.
good too.
Let me see if I could find that. I want to watch it.
But I agree, the Rise of Skywalker screwed the pooch. No. How can we trash on The Last Jedi when Attack of the Clones exists?
All right, I found it.
I hate sand, Max.
I
It's
find
coarse,
enjoyment in Attack of the Clones.
rough,
Can we-
irritating, and
can
it
we
gets everywhere.
I love that.
Sorry,
It's
my
not
lady.
like here, where everything is soft.
RJ,
just
get
to-
your ass on here.
Just to creep you out.
I
some more.
Enosh is going to show me his toys tomorrow night.
Whoa.
RJ.
Ooh. Bro.
He's going to unpackage his toys.
Can we
Hot
edit
toys.
the video and add RJ Marvel Maniac in this? No.
RJ doesn't want to come on the show. Hey, RJ.
No, he's
wanna
saying
come on the
add
show?
This
You came
live
on my
stream
show, bro.
or-
Come on.
Hey,
now.
RJ. You want to come on the show? You want to come on? Do you want to come on then? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on? If anyone wants to come on, do you want to come on? Wow, that's like the last time that
Yeah, it
Snow
looks
Dub-
like a PS2 cutscene. Battlefront.
Want to come on?
Jake,
Wanna come on?
I love you, Jake, but you've never been more wrong. That Yoda scene, that CGI was.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah,
It's-
where
it's
Dooku
better-
was standing in place.
Well, listen, he's old. He's old. But
So is Yoda,
That
too.
Yoda's. You're all lost your mind. That Yoda.
Okay,
scene
no.
rivals
Explain to me how
Avatar.
in less than 20 years, Yoda can go from half flipping over the skin to like barely being able to walk, training Luke
Clone Wars were
Skywalker.
hard.
Riddle me that, Batman.
The Clone Wars were hard.
No bullshit.
There was time.
He fought against freaking Sidious after the Clone
All right.
Wars.
Ryan tastes.
Oh, here we go. I love this video.
What the hell?
This is Red Letter Media. Oh, God damn it. This is hilarious. They put this in the Plinkett review. The Last Jedi was the most disappointing movie since my mother.
Then pretentious bullshit.
But see, that's what I was talking about. It made me laugh so fucking hard.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Well, we're going to cover lots of stuff. Do you want to know?
Oh my
There's
god,
Amico
everyone's
news.
calling out Grace Randolph right now because of the way she said Sophie's choice. Hold on.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Smash the hell of the like button.
Well.
And Brian will take another drink. No. you
50
should stop.
people
You're
here.
cut off. You're cut off, Brian.
I'm good.
Well,
He's like, get him off the screen quick.
What is Sophie's choice?
Sorry if I get you demonetized. Guys, let's throw some super chats Max way. I've been drinking.
FYI, Sophie's choice is
he's
when
probably gonna
she
get
was forced
demonetized
to
for the
choose
stream.
Children to kill and not to kill.
Oh shit! I don't have any money. All right, super chat.
So Feige is now on the pedestal of who should he kill and keep as Reed Richards.
What the hell is wrong with this woman?
It's a bad analogy. It's like a Gina Carano analogy.
I think
Okay,
Jessica
first off,
Chastain
can I-
broke her.
Can I say something? This
No.
this fan speculation / casting for Reed Richards is driving me freaking nuts. Can you just put John Krasinski in it and just shut everybody up?
No.
Just
I
be
don't want
done.
to talk to
Be done. We're familiar with it. Part of the MCU.
We
Variants,
only have
this, that, and
19
everything.
thumbs up. We
Done.
got 50 people watching. Come
That's
on.
what I'm trying to say. And then you're
Do
like,
you know-
Brian
do
needs to take
people-
another drink.
But do people realize, we have hundreds and hundreds of viewers every night. We get so many viewers in the ratio for actual engagement with the like button
You
or
know what?
dislike it. Do something, please. Please.
Archie.
So,
I could
are
barely
we gonna
get through
cancel?
Brian's
sorry.
also.
Are we gonna cancel Grace Randolph?
I'm a little intense.
Yes.
Cancel Grace Randolph. That should be the new hashtag.
I want to watch an Amico video. There's Amico video. There's news. There's
What?
news.
No. Stop the presses. We're talking about this. Amico news?
Yes.
What's the Miko?
Amico more.
Are they
likely to get
releasing the
restored than
games for
Snyderverse.
cell phones so we can actually play them?
Yeah.
Wow. What the hell, Jade? Earn my like, Max. Whoa.
Whoa.
Facts.
Oh, wow, Jade.
Okay, see, no, I'm the entertainment of the evening. I'm sorry.
So, what are we
just the way
talking about?
Amico.
Cookie. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Why are they talking about Amico? Is it dead? Is it officially dead yet?
No. No, they're kicking the can. Let's
it's
pick
more
a
likely
video.
It's more
They're
likely to come
kicking the
back from
can
Snyderverse.
again?
I'll let you guys pick the video. There's so many out right now.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's hit the more part and let's see all the ads. Oh, okay. Slash film.
There's Mad Little Pixel, more television Amico excuses and no more
Geekosity.
exclusives. Brett Weiss, he's kind of boring.
Oh, he's
DJ
gonna call it.
DJ Game Studios, or we could get Tony.
Tony.
Oh, well, Smash JT came out with another video. That's a hot.
No.
tub video.
We gotta throw love to our friend Tony, man. Where's
But,
TG,
I want to
TGD?
give love to Tony. Whoa, that didn't sound good.
Okay, here.
But-
No.
Smash JT is in a
How
a
long
hot
do you
tub.
How long do you have to see it to give a like or to
Well,
count as a view?
We'll check out Tony's too, but I didn't even watch the Smash JT one. He's been silent for months.
All right, go for it.
It's getting confusing, so it's be a fresh reaction.
I just say throw Tony a like.
We'll watch
Yeah.
it. We'll watch it after. We'll mix it up. with
Tony's
some
a
movies.
valuable contributor to
Hey,
Madness
we're
Entertainment,
talking about the Amico. I just got
even though we've disagreed for now.
Max, you need to get Jade on one of your streams one day.
Sure.
I'm sorry, Jade.
Yeah, Jay.
How
what are you
rude,
doing on the
Max.
streams?
I came on your stream and you
Oh
didn't.
my
God.
My dude, what the hell? You're
My
here.
God.
We're talking about something you know nothing about, the Amico.
I would love to be informed, sir. I love
You
working
don't.
your
You don't
thing.
want to know what the Miko is. You don't.
I would
It's
love
it's
to be
it's
informed.
Game of Thrones level freaking house battle shit, dude. You don't want to know
Sounds
about
like
the Amico.
WB. Anyway.
You don't want to know about the Amico.
Kino, there's more rumors. There's more rumors about this than anything in Hollywood.
All right, well, let's
I
see
was
what-
on the
let's-
ground floor when Darth Lunga interviewed Tommy Tellerico. Oh,
Oh yeah,
what a
what the
shit
hell
show.
happened to Darth Lunga? He kind of turned into like a major asshole.
Why are people bringing up his name?
Major asshole.
Major
Why are we opening
See
up
how
a
I saluted
wound?
like How I Met Your Mother?
There you go,
this
Brian. This is what I
MME
like
open
you.
up
You
a
have like the
wound?
best dad jokes, Brian. You're the
You're
king of
welcome.
dad jokes.
I don't want him around anymore, so don't bring up his name.
I'm sorry.
Really? You
I'm
don't want me
sorry,
around
man.
anymore? Fuck
No,
you, man.
No, this is it's a.
We don't want non-Kino around anymore.
What?
Oh.
What did I do?
My dude. Jaden, my dude.
Ouch.
What?
My dude. My dude. My guy. My dude. My
Come on,
guy.
my
Ligma.
guy. My guy.
Yeah,
Ligma.
boy.
What the hell does that mean? All right, what's Smash J have to say? Kind of like
What's
his
going on,
name
guys? Welcome
already.
to another episode of Smash JT.
Sounds like a
This
enabler.
is my last episode. I got a dog. He's over there.
Ah, you got a pool and a hot tub. You're cool.
Named him after my wife and I's one of our shows we were watching a lot when we were dating. And
I don't know. Do we hate this guy?
straight show.
What's the
And
what's
he
the
was
narrative?
I don't hate him, but is it douchey to always stream in your?
Is he
in your-
anti-Snyder or
Is it-
sorry,
is it
anti-Amico?
Is
What
it
are we
kinda-
anti right now?
You still got that in your brain,
Is it kind of
Brian?
douchey to always stream in your hot tub? I don't know.
I do. I
Pretty
am. I'm
honest
always
right
streaming
now,
in my hot
fellas.
If you want to stream in a hot
tub.
tub,
Upper middle class, damn
Smash
it.
JT.
if you want to stream in a hot tub, you should go on Twitch.
You want to smash?
Oh yeah,
Hot
I'm
tub.
making OnlyFans for making my hot tub. You know.
Phil Adams, CEO,
hot tub.
taking over for Tommy Tellerico. All is well at the House of Intellivision.
No, it's not.
Apparently.
Lame. The name is lame.
So,
Bro, you think
Intellivision
you're cool with
randomly,
your
after months of
Nintendo
silence,
Power
sends out
Glove?
this email to
I
the
watched that cartoon.
hackers to let us know that the Intellivision is indeed not canceled, and Intellivision Corporation as a whole is not entering Chapter 11 bankruptcy. What they are doing,
Didn't it already?
apparently trying to create a few. They didn't say how many.
Damn, views dropped off quick.
Just
I
initial
know.
Test production
I haven't talked
run,
about it so much
just to make sure everything's working.
Bro,
bells,
turn the
whistles,
Amico
and
shit
lights are
off. We
functional,
gotta be
all
like
that
Warner
kind of stuff.
Brothers and say
And
like,
apparently they
damn it,
ran
BVS sucked.
into
Turn the
an
shit off.
issue
We're
that
losing
they
viewers.
Diagnosed and have since fixed, which would be fine if this happened 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago?
Better late than
Yeah,
never
we should
is
do a
something
pool
you could
video one of
say,
these days.
like, a few months late. But this is
If I had a
we're
pool.
teetering on. I mean, moving on almost half a decade now since this was initially announced. And when it was initially announced, it almost sounded like it was complete. But be that as it may, ultimately, okay, they are progressing on this, which is good. I mean, I'm not angry at that. I'm still forever frustrated at the misleading.
Yeah, it is. I think I should stop.
From Tommy
That's what I just said.
And
Yeah, we're losing viewers because of this guy.
Wow.
Did it
Miko's
come across
so-
as drunken ramblings? I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
We lost 20 viewers because you put
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Star
bro,
Trek
Jay-
isn't even that bad, my guy.
Yo,
if I'm being
Jay
honest,
called it
I don't even know what the
poison,
fuck he was
guys.
talking about.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
Jade is
That's
right.
the point.
He sounds like my.
I
he
haven't
sounds
talked
like my
about it
IT
for
boss.
so long that I
Well,
can't
you know
bring it up.
the thing with the Bing with the other thing and the other thing. He has like the Bill Cosby voice.
Okay, so the Amico is basically a quote unquote marketed as a retro gaming system that never came to be because of COVID. I'm just gonna be honest here.
That's not
Okay,
why.
well, that's
Oh, a
actually-
lot more shit, but like
I'm
let's
sorry,
be
Rhea. I
honest.
know Rhea would have liked that conversation, but
Yeah, that is definitely showbiz, right? And I've actually been a part of showbiz for like a solid 5 months. It did chews you
What
up
the
and
hell is
spit you out.
Overstead?
smashed.
You see,
Brian, are you
gets it.
drunk?
I mean, you're
Matt
pretty
Bryan.
you're pretty passionate about that. What is overstead? Are you trying to say overrated? I mean, When has Star Trek ever been overrated?
It's underrated.
I mean, honestly, compared to the DC, it's niche.
Yeah. Let's keep this stream going until Brian passes out in his chair.
Dude, I can go all night, man. Let's go. I got this one. I got 3 more down here. I got control.
Whoa, he's got the whole.
So he can go to sleep. Woo! Party, man. Like Ric Flair on an airplane. No full frontal nudity.
Hey, give me a beer.
I swear to not stand up.
All right, get the lights
you got
up.
better
And
shit up there, Aaron.
Here.
I know.
Let's
don't betray your country.
Get the lights up, and we will not talk about the Miko again.
Hey, Brian, actually don't buy Canadian beer. Buy.
That is 100% facts, Anthony Cheeseman.
Max, I have to ask you something.
Star Trek has never been popular enough to be overrated.
Have you heard the news today, Max?
What news?
Have you heard the news?
What news, Don?
The very exciting news.
What news?
Do you want me to come out in song there? The scoop. The scoopers have all been, like the tea leaves.
No, that's not happening.
In one direction.
Oh no.
They're all pointing in one direction. You ready for it? Yes. And
yes.
Ben Affleck.
Yes. Even Casey, mother effing Walls.
Yeah. Casey literally sent me this giant text from his friend. It was pretty credible, man. I'm still trying to see.
And what did I say yesterday? And people were
Case. Yeah, but Max, I gotta tell you, man, I'm very happy for you, buddy. I
Snyderverse restored on this
wished
channel.
Upon the star, Max, that you got this.
Max
buddy.
was right, not Mike.
Grace full of shit.
Grace.
Oh come on!
I said she fell for the marketing plan yesterday. Yesterday she's talking about Cavill being in MCU, and then today everyone's talking about no, he's really going to be in the. He's coming back. I thought
Grace Randolph hated Henry Cavill.
I want to ask you, where is that where's that test footage of Henry Cavill for Black Adam? I knew it was
that was fake, but I think that was part of the marketing campaign.
Part of the marketing.
Right,
everything's part of marketing.
Right, it can be. I said I think it was. I think to put this is obviously fake. To have fun with it, use your past mistakes for marketing. Will they? Won't they bring Cavill back? It makes sense to me.
Yeah, it totally
everything.
Does.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave the internet for 2 months.
Why?
Come back and see what happens.
Caden, I will let you deliver the Scooby Doo. Will deliver my L if he's not in Black Adam.
No, he is.
Yeah, but he'll still take the L if he's just a case. Okay.
Okay, if he takes L, then I'll let him.
It depends on the scene, DeRossi. Depends on what happens at the end. It can make $700 million.
It's going to make $700 million because
if they do something cool.
This should just happen until then.
The thing is, okay, let me redo this thing. Let me redo this math. 185 times 2.5. It needs to make 460 plus million. So, there. If it makes 460 million, then it is a success because it's 2 times the budget.
I think he's gonna make.
Talking about Black Adam, Caden.
Huh?
We're talking about Black Adam, Mr. Caden.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna do 600 or 700 million. I think it's
that's a good estimate.
I think 500 million.
Non Kino though, if they do something really cool with the end credit scene in potentially Cavill, I think it could get past that. It depends on the context. If it's just a throwaway scene, it doesn't mean anything. But if they do something cool or allude to the future to get people excited, I think it has more potential to do more money.
I'm going over 700 million. I'm going 800 million.
I wouldn't go that far, but people are being too fucking down on the fucking Black Adam movie. I think people are sleeping on it. Look, if there's one Warner Brothers movie we should be worried about, it's Don't Worry, Darling. That movie is slowly falling apart by the seams. Holy shit! Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? I don't have a great deal of time because I'm still waiting for one of my kids to pass out.
Yeah, but hey, Matt, are you excited for the Don't Worry, Darling press tour? It's gonna be a nightmare.
I wasn't planning on seeing it directly. So
What is that? I have no idea.
That's
you're
Olivia
right.
Wilde.
Olivia Wilde, Florence Pugh.
Actually, hey Matt, there is one movie you should definitely go see, and if you should check it out in theater, it's actually the
I
new
think-
George Miller film,
I think-
3,000 Years
Well,
of
not-
Longing. It's
not-
fantastic.
I think the Word Diary is going to be
That's only
fine.
here for a little bit, so we got to get him on the
You're right.
on this main topic here.
There you go.
The hypocritical Brian.
Oh no. He's trying to call me out for being
supporting
pro
the
Rian Johnson trilogy over
and
the
Ryan,
Snyderverse.
Ryan needs to stop manipulating his fans and tell them the truth. Stop leading them on.
Hey,
they need to move on.
Warner Brothers execs have been
What's your
very
thoughts?
firm and clear about what's going forward with Warner Brothers and DC.
Why?
Kathleen Kennedy said it was on the back burner. That doesn't mean canceled. Don't give me no shit.
Why is that the one viral teasing stuff that's never going to happen?
What's your thoughts, Matt, on that?
I mean, like,
Those toxic Ryan Johnson fans.
well, for one, it's, Ryan Johnson's like, it's been 5 years since my movie came out, and people say, I really stand by it. Good, because no one else does. I mean, that's just
Yeah, I kind of respect him for that, though.
I mean, well, I think he's trolling a bit with that too. I think he knows what the discourse is,
did
right?
you say that about Zach? He trolls people.
Zach absolutely trolls. Are you kidding me? Like he knows exactly what he's doing every single time. He knows what he's doing. He knows what will get his fan base riled up.
Yeah, exactly what
it
Brian's
does.
doing.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, again, here's the thing: is like, and I say this with the most amount of respect I can muster. He does it because people like Max are kind of like useful in that regard. And I don't want to call him like a useful idiot because I don't think he's an idiot.
I would.
Well, that's your words. Your words. I'm trying to be polite.
Yeah.
No, but it's
He called
kind of
me-
true.
He called me a stooge for Ryan Johnson. So
Oh, whatever, dude. It's like, listen,
I'm a stooge for
here's
Ryan
the thing. If
Johnson,
Ryan
yeah.
Johnson doesn't touch established canon, let him direct all the fucking Star Wars he wants. Like, the dude is actually a really good director. It's the fact
if you
that
hold Last
Hit or
Jedi
miss.
alone,
Hit or
it's a
miss.
good movie. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, well, and I disagree with you on that one in regards to story, production design, visual effects, the score. Fuck, the soundtrack is amazing for that movie. Like, I will hate The Last Jedi all day long, but I love me that soundtrack. So it's so good.
I got emotional with the Leia shit, though. Other than that, I mean,
Right,
yeah,
that's
I can
still-
understand
I
why
think-
people dislike it, but I'm in the
$2.
case.
It's not the Leia thing. Look, the
There's
Leia
worse
thing.
Star Wars.
The
is
Leia
what I
thing is dumb. It's not just the Leia thing is dumb for a multitude of reasons. It has everything to do with the fact that Carrie Fisher herself is dead. So it's
Well,
like
a year later.
a year
before,
later, yeah. So they know they know that they have to wrap up that storyline. They had a whole year
That's
to
what
wrap
it'll be
up the
done.
Leia
It'll be
storyline.
unleashed.
That was ultimately what the idea was. The trilogy was going to feature each character in a different movie, right? So Han was in Force Awakens, Leia was in Last Jedi, and it was going to be Luke in the last movie. Because again, I think if you read Colin Trevorrow's script, Luke has a lot more of a prominent role. The thing is, though, is that they knew exactly what reality was. Carrie Fisher's dead, no bringing her back, and they left this storyline just dangling with no way of finishing it. Right, and then
the
they
fact
still
they left her alive at the end of the movie was a really big.
well, they left her alive and they killed Luke Skywalker. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
No,
And it wasn't even like a good death.
Okay,
It wasn't even a good death. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm tired, you guys.
I mean, no, bro,
so
I
sleepy.
disagree with you. No,
Wow,
he
Brian sounds
exhausted
like
himself
a BVS fan.
doing the
Where
most
has that ever happened before, though? That was
powerful thing any Jedi have ever done. Well, see, the thing is,
Yeah,
once
he
Disney
faxed
took
himself
over-
across the galaxy. Good for him.
Yeah, but
like he's
they
all like,
established
"Boop, boop,
earlier
boop."
in the movie an offhand line that like, hey, this normally would have killed you. That's what Kylo Ren told the Rey, but I don't know.
Yeah, but that was established with another character, not with Luke Skywalker.
Well, I know, and it
people
was
didn't want to
kinda
see
offhanded.
Luke as a curmudgeon. I didn't mind the curmudgeonly old, like, I'm basically Yoda now, sort of thing. Like, fine, I get it. Okay, and it makes sense in regards to just how. No, it's
That
true.
movie caught me in the fucking feels. I'm sorry, guys.
Like the fucking at the end of that goddamn movie, though.
The two moons at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Luke disappears.
No, oh no, I get
man.
it. Oh
I'm
no,
sorry,
you hear the you hear Luke's theme, you hear it all, the flashback to him looking off into the distance, you know, at the beginning of the journey, fine. But it's like at the beginning of the journey.
The kiss on the fucking head and the thing where the ghost Luke, we don't know at the
Yeah.
time, but the force projection Luke kisses Leia on the head.
Well, you had to have known because
knowing in your head,
he went through no, it's not ghost Luke, it's midlife crisis Luke. Okay, like let's be fair. He didn't force teleport himself there. He got like an X-wing Porsche edition, right? That he couldn't afford.
But see, I'm also of the camp that like Luke was a little bitch for 2/3 of the original trilogy.
Yeah, and Luke was a big old bitch here. He's just like, you know, like
but see,
everything.
that's par for the course, will we not say? But people are like, that's against the character of what Luke would have been.
If
you're basing your thoughts on EU logic. And that's
true. Fine. Luke wouldn't have tried. Look, Luke wouldn't have tried to kill Kylo. Obviously, that was a weird take. I get that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter.
No.
What's playing?
Ryan this is the Red Letter Media Ryan Johnson video.
Oh God, I hate Red Letter Media.
I
can't stand them. I can't stand pretentious film talk. I really can't.
That's true. Ryan Johnson.
No,
does.
when they do the other crap, I mean, I do like the
giving you any time to like think about it.
Sorry.
I will say this though: the Plinkett review of Ghostbusters 2016 is really good. I will admit that.
Yeah.
Because that movie is from top to bottom an unmitigated dumpster fire. The Last Jedi, like I said, if you keep Luke alive, you lose 95% of the vitriol. Right?
Yeah.
You lose it.
No, I agree.
And if you kill and people like, oh, Admiral SJW, whatever, talking about Holdo. Holdo knew how impetuous Poe was. You learn that throughout her conversations with Leia later on in the movie. So she knew what she was dealing with. But it's like, again, all these dudes, and I don't know. I never think I went that far with my criticism.
Well, do you think the other problem with that is the supplemental material and like lack of emphasis on it?
There's no fucking proof yet that Cavill's. I'm not going to say shit until I'm watching the movie. I'm watching the movie in 2 months and I see Cavill. No one can say anything
part of the credits and like
till I see like just the head, right? There's no head there once again, and it's just that's what it is. We don't know yet. And as I keep saying, like if I were in charge of DC right now, I'd be going like, "What the fuck are you doing? We have a new incoming chief coming in, who may not want to have Henry Cavill as Superman. We don't know what Dan Lin wants. If it's true that My Time to Shine said that Dan Lin called Zack Snyder the "See you next Tuesday." Then yeah, right. If that happened, then okay, then he ain't coming back. And again, if he was in, we know that Dan was laughing about the bots because like he's like, oh, you mean all the bots? Like because that is not something that is refuted inside of Hollywood, inside the industry.
Laughs at the bots.
They look at the bot. No, but the thing is, they know it's real. It's not like it's earth shattering, but they know that it's real. That's what it boils down to, is that it really happened. And now you've got like Skywalker and Zod and Mr. Wes Ashley all saying that themselves. They're like, all these guys were running bot accounts and shit. And it's like, oh, now you say it.
He likes trolling them in a positive way.
They admitted their bots.
Like, saying that like the thing is like she trolls Snyder fans to say that
I can't confirm that. My Tyler actually can confirm that. She does like the troll.
Yeah,
Snyder
she trolls
fans
them
and
like
fake
as
scoops.
like, oh, this is happening. She doesn't troll them in the
Wait, who
way.
Grace does?
No, My Time to Shine, my dude.
Oh, I like to troll stuff. I don't even fucking know, man. Here's the thing. I don't trust any goddamn scooper, period. Like here's the thing. Casey Walsh is like, oh, Henry's back, Ben's back. And I'm like, legit? Question mark.
I mean,
and then he followed it up by saying, oh, well, it's like half speculation. Well, then fucking lead with that, dude. I'm so goddamn fucking tired of these people that are just like dropping this shit and everyone rushes to it either yay or nay. And and it's like, well, I was speculating. Well, why don't you pull that speculation card, square out the head of your dick and fucking, I don't know, like own up to being a responsible fucking individual on the goddamn internet and stop fucking with people's goddamn emotions. Because while you might like and enjoy pissing them off, which believe me, I fucking do, at the end of the fucking day, we still have to deal with the emotional fallout of these stunted diminutive fucks that have never left their mother's basement, have never ever seen a vagina in person, let alone smelled one. All right, it's just bullshit. That's what it fucking boils down to here. I'm not even making that up. It's just the thing is the scoopers have destroyed the game.
Yes,
the
they
2 years of COVID.
I agree.
And Scoopers destroyed the fucking game. Like that's what they did.
And lack of
My
collider.
dude, come on.
Just skip hey, Scoopers. Just give me some ice scoop. That's all you need
I
to
like
do.
Scoopers.
No, what I was saying earlier,
Max,
Trevor,
you
was
like Scoopers because you don't have much of an original thought these days. That's why.
Hey,
It's easy content to cover. No, it's
You're
true.
not
It's
wrong.
easy
You're not
content
wrong.
to cover. When you cover Scoopers, you're not looking for anything that's realistic to talk about. It's all speculation and
You're a
theory.
reactor, and that's
That's what it is. So it's not. It's bullshit. Is what it. Okay. Like I was reading. What was it? I was reading. I saw it recommended. Mikey Sutton had written an article on Geekosity saying what he fucking said. He said that former regime of Warner's was like throwing shade on Snyderverse. And all he is like, oh, this one guy, Brent Lang, had like written about Ann Sarnoff, and that's how deep The Rock goes. Like, are you fucking kidding me with this shit? Like, if you read this, it's one of the most intellectually dishonest pieces of propaganda I've had the displeasure of fucking reading. Like, I'm reading this thing and I'm like, dude, there are going to be fucking morons that are going to believe this shit. These are the kind of people at this point that are going to like J6 Warner Brothers Studios. They're going to roll on up with the fucking no, I'm serious, man. Like, this is how crazy
like
it's getting.
Menace with Disney, dude, bro.
Jeez, no, like those guys do it for the fucking money, right? Those guys are a little different. Like, you know that they're grifters. You know that you can kind of respect the grift because like that's where it's at. But when you get into the nitty gritty of this shit, I was getting death threats sent to me tonight on fucking Instagram.
I saw that shit. That was some bullshit, bro.
Meaning that's like the second time in a week that dude hit me up. That guy hit. No, it's the same guy, but like he messaged me a couple months ago, the same thing. And then like he messaged me last Friday, and then today he messages me again, and he's all like, I want to hire a hitman to kill you and Casey Walsh. Like, obviously,
and then uses like someone else's face, not Casey's.
Yeah, not Casey's, and then my face on George fucking Floyd's death, or you know what I mean? Like Ryan Kinnell wouldn't even be that insensitive. Let's be fair here, right? Oh, maybe he would. Maybe he would.
Bridge Ryan Kinnell wouldn't pass.
That's I'd like to think that he's decent enough to not. He'll make a joke about Jedi. Yeah, but that's where it's at. But that is where the fucking fandom is. The fandom is full of sycophantic, dick-sucking, dick-riding morons who are just at this point absolutely hell-bent on destroying Warner Brothers. Like, so that's my question. If Henry Cavill is back, if Ben Affleck is back, if Momoa stays on for Aquaman 3, if we actually get a Gal Gadot-led Wonder Woman 3, which could still be up in the air given how shitty the last one did.
What about Ezra?
Ezra, I think they're trying to make it work because if they see like franchise potential, again, as I've said before on my streams, everyone loves an underdog story.
What about all those
also, I mean,
how about Constantine?
Yeah, well, fuck off with that Constantine shit. Matt Ryan or nothing, all right, or Keanu or nothing. But like, fuck off with this other bullshit. I don't want no J.J. Abrams produced shit here.
I just say this. I do think JJ might get bought out by that contract because like they haven't been able to get anything off the ground there, and even like that Batman
I have to
project
get
is
to
being
the
shopped around.
Super chat, Rational Skeptic, $2 want me to read DC Films
Pre-existing debt.
Inside
In
Gal?
Sedeagle.
Yeah,
is salty.
She was pretty pissed today. Yeah,
DC
Films
Gal.
Salty on Twitter. I'll have to check that out, Rational Skeptic.
Well, because
what happened?
She's salty on Twitter because of the whole backroom marketing stuff. She works in Warner Bros. Marketing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I just want some type of continuation. I just want the story to continue.
I'll tell you that at this point, I don't even want that. I'll tell you what I want. I want fucking answers. That's all I want is a fucking answer.
Honestly, but that's not true, RJ.
No, RJ, you are full of fucking shit, dude. Stop goddamn coping. No, this is the thing. He's been doing this now, like for like ever since the whole Zod Rider, Zod Rider thing. He's like, oh, I just want to make peace, and he's been like paying them super chats and like fondling the nuts a little bit,
selling out.
I called them out. I don't want to call it selling out, but it's definitely like Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
It is.
Zack Snyder is the Snyderverse. That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're just moving the goddamn goalpost, okay? Like everyone wants Zack to come back. They want Zack to finish his vision.
I agree.
It's the DCEU, not the Snyderverse.
I mean, you basically called me a useful idiot.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. And then he's saying I don't have an original thought in my mind, and I'm just supposed to sit here and take it, and I do because you're my friend, and I don't, whatever. But you're the one that's
argue
emotional.
with me then.
No, I don't.
I've been very tired. and I drank a Rockstar, so it's kicking in.
Whoa, Rockstar.
Well, dude, my kids have been very difficult today.
I mean, if I was a jerk, I could come right back. I just don't care anymore.
I'm just gonna tell you, dude. Max, if I would have
idiot, I don't have original thought of my own. This is all things you said on this.
I know, because because the thing is, Max, you are actually a smart guy. You're really intelligent. You have really good takes. You do. I listen to you all the time. You have a lot of intelligent things you want to say. I personally feel that rather than actually invest into something, you just want to react because it's easier.
Yes,
and I think you have a lot of potential that is left untapped. Because
RJ,
you would rather be.
What was RJ saying?
It's not, dude. It's not my emotional connection to it. I'm the one getting fucking death threats here. All right.
No.
And
Right.
It's not even that I really believe that it's happening, but it's like we all know how bad these people are. We all know how bad they are. We all know how bad they are. I can keep repeating it until the fucking end of time. We all know how bad they are. This concept, though, of just like ostrich with your head in the ground over the situation, is just kind of ridiculous. And I will say,
not my group of fandom.
Well, I will say this though, it's kind of like okay, like what was it? Heavy Spoilers had put out a tweet talking about how every article about DC now is about how the Snyderverse is shit.
They're turning on you, RJ. Look, Kavari says you got a new daddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sadie. Sadie. He just calls him Sadie.
RJ can't win because then it was Matt Jarbo with his daddy
Matt
first.
Jr.
Now
or
it's
Jarbo
Sil.
Jr.
Why does RJ have to have a daddy?
Everyone has a daddy, Max. Whether you know him or not, we have no idea. RJ's could be perpetually just waiting for his to come home from getting cigarettes. I don't know.
Oh, come on, man. You're being too mean now, man.
That's a meme. That's more of a meme than anything else, right?
Okay, fair enough.
But I'm just saying it's really no, because he has a mother and father that he lives with that are his biological fucking parents.
That's great.
As obviously he doesn't need a daddy.
Keep the fathers out of this conversation, Mr. Jarbo.
Okay, I was just making a joke here. All right, it's a joke, not a dick. All right.
Yeah.
Especially between friends, because I don't. RJ
I'm just giving him a hard time. I know RJ knows I love him and whatnot. If I had a problem with RJ, I would call him. If I had a problem with RJ, I would actually call him on the fucking phone, or he could call me on the phone.
Yeah.
Like Max has done that to me as well. If he's got a problem, he can call me. He knows that.
Yeah.
Or
But
sometimes
Well, that was the thing I was trying to prove earlier in my stream, where I was like, dude, at one point in time, we were all fucking friends.
But you guys are all still friends still.
I brought up the Snyder Cut poster, bro.
Oh.
Where it has, me, Jarbo, and Max on it.
Good, RJ. Good. We need Marvel.
Jarbo, the target of every Snyder fan's ire at this point.
Yeah.
At one point in time, we were all fucking cool.
You should.
What it was, but I'll tell you this though, Brian. I'll tell you this though. What it was is it was false. It wasn't real. It was imaginary,
bro.
Right? Yeah, that's really what it boils down to. It's all like you have opinions. We don't like that.
I disagree with ours.
You disagree with us, Snyder. It's like, dude, every indicator is saying that they don't want to move forward with this. And I'll tell you guys again. I said this on my stream too. The biggest thing to realize here is the fact that they don't have the fucking money to do it. They don't have the money to invest into the
tax.
Unless they shoot
costs money to make movies.
No, Max, they don't have the fuck. Why do you think Zaslav wants to cut all animation and invest into reality unscripted television? Because it's cheap to manufacture and it yields a decent
They might as well
return.
not make the movies with these characters then if they don't have the money.
They don't. Well, that's the thing is though, is that when it comes to $7 Productions and Black Adam, they're probably co-financing the fucking movie, allowing them to have creative control. I'm pretty sure they co-financed, DC League of Super Pets as well, and Shazam, right? We know that because again, Warner's like, yeah, whatever, bring in a co-financier, we'll just get the product out, we'll do what we're gonna do with it.
I mean, they lost the other co-financer recently.
Wasn't that well? They lost Brett Ratner, but that was a Me Too thing as well. But the Rat Pack brought in quite a bit. Oh yeah, well they lost Legendary 8 years ago too. So
actually, they lost them last year because of the Dune and the Godzilla versus Kong thing with the HBO Max.
Which is funny because those are high view and high grossing.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I
they
mean?
could have made more if they were theatrically exclusive.
I disagree, but
I think Dune would have made equally more money if it was theatrically.
I still stand by the fact that I believe that Keelar made the right call for what he was brought in
Max,
to
just
do.
stop trying to make this article happen. Just stop.
No, it's a different
No,
article.
think about it,
I wanted to get Matt's take.
Backs
Is this a little
against the
creepy?
wall, though.
No,
Backs
it's a
against
little
the wall.
creepy with he says like with his closeness to Kathy. It's a little creepy.
How is that creepy, Mr. Kathleen Kennedy derangement syndrome?
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. We got the Disney Plus Star Wars.
Yep.
I stayed close to
I'm
Kathy
telling
and
you,
we get
he's
off
going to
together
direct a
often to
trilogy
talk
of
about it.
Mandalorian season 3, and you guys are going to be like, man, those
No,
season
he
3
should.
episodes of Mandalorian were the shit.
He should have already directed. I know he's been doing the Knives Out
bring him
movie,
back to care
but they should bring him to do an episode of Mandalorian. Yeah.
Character.
Seriously, something people like to where they
Yeah,
like,
I think if you
Rian
if you want to
Johnson ain't that bad.
well, it's like again like the best episodes of Breaking Bad are the one he directed. You know, he directed the episode where Hank gets it, and it's like that was a really powerful episode. It was well done.
Hey, Matt,
they should bring him on to handle the exit of Cara Dune's character from the Mandalorian.
No, they're just gonna treat her like freaking what was it? The dog from Simpsons on Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah.
Was it Woofy? Whatever his name was. It's gonna pull him out.
They're gonna treat Cara Dune as Jar Jar Binks.
They're gonna be. Someone's gonna go. No, what it is it's the world between worlds, right? It's the world between worlds. Somebody went back and assassinated Cara Dune when she was a baby, and they're not gonna have any recollection of who she is. Like, what's going on here? Ahsoka's gonna be like, I accidentally iced this bitch. I have no fucking idea what happened. She had a little.
She was.
She died off screen.
She died off screen. Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
George.
Hey, Max, I want to ask you something else here.
She died off screen.
There was also some other news today about speaking with like another project that I'm actually excited for. And it's probably my most anticipated Marvel project, and that is Wonder Man. Like Ben Kingsley is going to be a big part of the movie, and
I have an article. I liked Shang-Chi was one of my favorite Marvel movies ever.
And also got a great writer attached to who is like Andrew Guess. I think he's a great choice.
Andrew
for
Guess
it,
and Justin.
But he wasn't my favorite in the movie, though. I thought he was okay.
I think it helped, like, us love Trevor again.
I think they might be playing the same joke too much, like overplaying the joke.
No, well, Trevor is an actor, and and Wonder Woman takes place in Hollywood, so I understand. Like,
all right,
probably has crossed paths with Simon Williams before as an actor, you know, and so this is like someone that Simon needs to be like around again.
Who's the director?
Look, he was great.
He
was great in Shang-Chi. So
Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
What was the director's name? Shane Black.
Shane Black.
He was the OG Rian Johnson's Hurting Expectations with this character. You have to admit, when you watched the trailer back in the day for Iron Man 3, didn't sound like intimidating when he was delivering with that. Gravitas. I was like, whoa, this is gonna be legit.
And we also didn't have a lot back at the time of like, but it's a white guy playing a Chinese character, right? And then, but we did have, well, even before then, because that was still before Doctor Strange when they cast Tilda Swinton, a Celtic woman, or with Celtic descent, instead of like, the
old Asian guy.
Yeah, an old Asian guy, right? And they're just like, we don't want to piss off China. It wasn't even about the concept of angering, like, people here in the United States. It was like, no, we really don't want to anger China. That is a very Bob Iger move. And honestly,
I love Bob Iger, but he had his faults there, Yeah.
Well, I think Iger did what, Iger had brought the company to massive wealth, and
he was a great leader. He was a great leader. Like his like leadership is sorely lost at Disney, and Chapek's been fucking awful. I'm sorry, he's been bad.
Well, I don't know much about Wonder Man. I'm up for the series.
I think personally,
wasn't Nathan Fillion had rumored to be Wonder Man or something? Or
James Gunn filmed and shot like a photo shoot of Nathan Fillion as like Simon Williams with like there was like supposed to be like this post-credit scene of Guardians where it's like takes place in Hollywood, and we see Nathan Fillion and like a spaceship with like all this like stuff in this blue. Well, at first it seems like it's going to be like Nathan Fillion's playing some character in space, but then it turns out it's just him on set, and then his name is Simon Williams, and it's supposed to tease Wonder Man as a new character coming to the MCU, but then Feige said no, and then Gunn cut it out and cut out like all of it, and it was just a fun.
That's why we need
It was
director's
fun.
cuts of Marvel's films. You know what I mean? I want to see what Alan Taylor was really trying to do with Thor: Dark World. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm good with that one.
I mean,
Like,
well, did you guys see? Because I'm
Can we
going to dip
get-
here in a second, but because I gotta check on my kids. But did you guys happen to see the giant freaking robot dropped an article today saying that
Taika
Taika
Waititi.
Waititi
Oh my
is dropping out of Thor 5 because like of the poor reception? It made as much money as fucking the third one.
I love Thor 4, man. That movie was
Thor
so
4
great,
is
and it
the
was
highest
so
grossing
meta. If you
Thor
think
movie.
about it, oh my god,
I
it
don't
took so
really
many
see Taika
shots
coming
and so
back,
many other properties.
but
that
but
people
I do
complain
see,
about.
but I do see, if
I-
I may, I do think that Hercules project, which is totally happening, by the way, like
I mean, no doubt.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
he might be involved in that thing.
But
I don't think he's.
I think Hercules going after Thor though, isn't he? So
Well,
right, because Zeus took him after
Jackson
Thor.
said it best is that
No, I'm not
you
streaming
may
tonight.
be setting up a character in your project, but you will not be most likely not be creatively involved with that project. So how like Matt Jackman is not creatively involved with Agatha, but Jack Schaefer is even
Yeah.
By the way, James Gunn was incredibly involved in Thor: Love and Thunder with the Guardians inclusion.
And
What
also,
is this
well,
before you
and
go,
also
Matt?
with
What
same
is
thing
this?
with same.
That's a
same
Netflix
thing
movie.
with,
It's gonna be terrible.
What is he?
No,
is
not
this
every
with
Netflix movie is terrible.
A good chunk of them are, Matt. A good chunk of them are. Again, and I love
Is the
Netflix.
picture from the movie? What is he wearing?
No, he was Drago, man. What the hell?
He's got it's
Oh,
like
orange?
look. Yeah,
he's a
I honestly
green
thought this
one.
was like Nemo. I thought this was like a gender flopped or
What
gender
is
flopped,
this?
a gender switched Nemo.
got a
He's
big
some kind
hat.
of like
like spirit, like some.
oh right, yeah. See little Nemo's journey through her gene. Oh, so it is a gender swapped Nemo.
Oh, does that little Nemo's... What the hell was that? Who was that?
What was that? What was that?
Was that Brian
That
or
was-
Matt?
no, that was me.
No,
That was
that
garbage.
was not me.
That is woof, man. Oh my god, that is
I've
like
been trying to
tuna
stifle
fish,
him, man.
tuna fish, and like freaking
Ugh.
sparkling water.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Cheers.
disgusting
God,
animal.
it's like I just went down on a prostitute. Jesus.
Oh,
At the end of her shift. At the end of her shift.
that's gross.
Look, it's how I get my protein.
Well, dude, if that's your protein,
Thank you, Matt.
I
You're
gotta
the
get you my buddy Eric. He's gonna whip you in the shape.
Love you,
Matt.
brother.
He's gonna kick you. He's gonna give you a swift kick in the ass in the right direction.
The Slumberland tells the story of a little girl named
You're
Nemo
gonna turn that flab in the ab.
who visits a place only available in her wildest dreams, literally in Slumberland. It's off. Did they have? To
I like
do
how you
girl?
read one
No.
sentence in the first two words of a second sentence and stop.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I like that it's God. Oh, that guy right there.
Jason Momoa.
No, Kyle.
Oh, the guy from Godzilla King of the
Yeah.
Monsters.
Yeah. I like that he looks like a live action Haddock from Tintin.
Oh
Kyle
my
Chandler,
god!
right? Is that
Yes.
That's
right?
true. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god! And I'm still waiting on Tintin too.
What the hell? He's got. That
Yeah,
looks fun.
yeah. It's been 11 years, Caden. It's been 11
know.
goddamn years. Where is my Peter Jackson directed Tintin sequel that I was
Exactly.
promised? Where
Oh,
is
yeah. I like.
where is that shit?
Tintin 2?
Yeah, it's not
Where
happening,
is it?
dude. It's not happening.
Where is it?
What
I
was the
need it.
last Peter Jackson movie directed? Was it Mortal Engines?
Yeah, that was produced
Yeah.
by him, but that was
He
a
produced
that was a
his-
dumpster fire, my dude.
The
movie
last
changed
yeah,
over.
it was the
Oh my god!
Was
what
it? Was it? Don't tell me it was the Battle
I
of Five
know.
Armies.
I'm sorry, Jake.
no, yeah, no, that was because he did Lovely
like the-
Bones before doing the
Not
Hobbit
be
trilogy.
tolerated.
Yeah.
Matt, check your burps, please.
Who got
The last
upset?
thing he, the last thing
I
he
got upset.
directed.
Real classic.
I've been stifling my shit. I've been like,
Sorry, I was just expressing
Sorry.
my myself
Battle
in
of
regards
Mars.
to
You
the
should
news.
mute your audio, Mike.
Compliments.
That is rude.
You know
That
what?
is rude,
It's so
fucker.
far away from my fingers. I can't do it. It's so
last
hard
thing
to
Easy,
Peter
do.
Chris.
Jackson
You're
directed
everything
was
wrong with
Yeah.
Battle
America,
of Five
Mr.
Armies.
Jones.
That's all right.
Battle of Five Armies, Caden. Yes,
Yeah.
also.
Now I'm
Not
looking
alright,
forward to
Matt.
this. Looks fun.
We gotta get standards here, damn it. Actually, wait, never
And then
Especially
mind.
with Jason
he also
Momoa
directed
going,
the Beatles. second
standards.
rendition.
You guys let me on here. Don't bullshit.
No,
The
come
fact
on,
that he
Brian,
went
you have
the fact that
some
he went
standard.
boop with a male clutch, with the male version of a clutch purse, is
Hey.
just hysterical.
Yes, we. Love
Anyway,
the
yeah, I'm gonna dip because I'm gonna go and
and burp more.
Matt, it's always the best talking to you, even though you probably hate my guts.
Hashtag adult, Matt.
But you know, it's always fun.
No,
talking to you,
the
Matt.
kids, man, they're like it's
There's
it's
the Miko
difficult.
news.
No, bro, I have a hard time dealing with my nephew, so I don't understand. I can barely
Whoa,
understand.
Aaron.
Max,
Whoa.
No,
we
did you
moved on
like?
from Miko. We moved on.
Yeah, the Miko. Everyone dumped the Amiko. Even Tommy
coming
dumped
out.
the Amiko.
That's still coming out.
He probably sold it to some Chinese conglomerate like Tencent, and they're just like,
They would
no one's
actually
gonna
make
buy
it.
this thing.
That would be a good thing. They
You
would
know-
actually make it. That's where they need to make
They'll
it. produced
make like
anyway.
5,000 of them and sell them just to China.
No, they're gonna look. The
And no
Amiko is gonna be in every Rite Aid and Walgreens, right next to the Nintendo emulator for $20.
It
That'd be
costs
pretty funny.
$250 just to assemble these things. The cost to produce them is too high.
Oh shit, guys! There's like a drag race happening right next to my like room right now. Holy shit!
Go see all the drag queens then.
No. It's
Wow.
I mean, it is.
Rational
Yeah.
was telling you to drug your kids and stream.
Whoa.
What's going on?
You know what's so
here?
funny though is like after the stream last night, somebody, I won't say who, told me, well, maybe you should take your kids to the park to run them out of energy before. And I'm like,
That's not a
what?
bad idea.
Like we were out at my dad's all day with like, and they were playing in the yard all day with like, they were playing with two corky puppies too. Like those dogs freaking take
dude,
a lot
energy
out
up
of them
the
and whatnot.
wax,
Yeah. And then I'm just like, you know, what do you want me to do? It's like, Jesus, I was actually kind of pissed at that comment because I'm like, it's very difficult to get a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old to fall asleep when you want them to.
Oh, that's true. I babysitted
Bro,
a couple times.
I
It was
envy
great.
my brother, dude.
You know when your kids,
My
and
nephews
your-
are up all night.
You know when you're kids and you
dude,
got
like-
your mom and your dad around.
Oh,
your mom
no.
takes a break,
Just say
you
that
push
just
the boundaries.
like
Kids
to push.
push boundaries. when
Yeah,
one
well, I'm
another.
just excited for tomorrow because my dad's taking him for the day, and I'm gonna head up to go watch Lord of the Rings tomorrow
Fantastic
night. So
Four discussion
There
on
you
the
go.
internet and as toxic as the Snyder discussion.
Dude, this is such of a nothing burger, like the like
No,
Reddit.
not
I don't want.
What is,
I'm
what's
not gonna
this one?
cry about it, but I
It-
really don't like John Krasinski.
it may get to that. It may get to that if John Krasinski is not.
I don't think he's gonna be it,
which
but
he's not. I don't think so
it's
either.
not John Krasinski.
I don't think yeah, he doesn't actually. I wasn't impressed with it in the movie, to be fair. I
Right.
really
Same.
wanted it, and then I was all. But then
Kinda
again,
landed
but then
yeah.
again though, is like the Illuminati was meant to suck.
Yeah.
Right? They were meant to
True.
suck. They were meant to be terrible, and like you weren't supposed to root for them at all.
Aaron,
Like
your
their
mic
deaths.
is like really loud.
I'm sorry. It is. I turned the volume down. Let me just make sure my.
No,
You're
Aaron,
fine,
Aaron.
Matt. It's just
I'm
Matt.
sorry, I'm a little bit
Oh,
close.
okay. Yeah, I got my volume. Yeah, it's whatever, man.
Yeah, but I will say
More
this,
people should
like,
talk
Matt
at the same
Shankman-
time.
Right?
Matt Shankman is a
Yes.
fantastic choice to direct. I think he's the perfect choice. I think he knows how to do ensemble pieces. I think he did a great job with WandaVision. I think he's a fantastic choice. If there's
I'm
anybody,
just in with you, Rational. Go ahead.
You know
Go
how
ahead.
people think Aerospace Engineer was going to set up Fantastic Four? I think there is still another moment in WandaVision that kind of sets up Fantastic Four that people overlook. Well, I don't
Actually,
think people even look at. It's a scene when Monica Rambeau goes back to Sword, and Tyler talks about how like some people haven't came back yet.
Actually,
and
Caden, I
astronauts,
think
there's some astronauts that haven't come back yet. And
I
then,
personally think, Caden, there's
Boom.
actually a tie to Wonder Man actually in WandaVision.
I
Just
mean,
saying.
yeah, I pointed out all of them on my Twitter. You know how
That's true. Caden sees all.
I know exactly everything that sets up Wonder Man and WandaVision as well. So like,
Well, I'm just gonna ask you. Just don't tell me, because I don't want to know. I want to. I
Oh,
mean, that's where I'm at now.
Before you go, look at this. Just then.
if it's geek,
Den of
Let's see
Cringe.
here. Okay.
The discourse
Josh-
that's
this
happening
grifter.
currently after Ryan Johnson's The Last Jedi comments are exactly why Lucasfilm should not make his trilogy. Sorry, but it's true. He's being hypocritical because he's for the Snyderverse.
He's
Converse-
gone
see,
full
I'm
menace.
consistent. See, I'm consistent. You know.
Sure,
but it's
okay,
true,
so here's the
conversation
thing,
about
though.
Trilogy would be horrible.
Here's but again, what we were kind of talking about makes sense. Here's how you bring Ryan Johnson back into the fold and get people actually excited again. One, never mention The Last Jedi, period, ever. End the conversation around it. Like with anything Ryan Johnson ever says, like to him, that never happened. Just, oh yeah, that thing, whatever. Then what you do is you go, all right, so for like Mandalorian season 3, the finale, the big epic finale that's probably going to have Thrawn somewhat mentioned or teased, and like it's going to be the battle for Mandalore and all that shit. You have Rian Johnson direct that. Like Peyton Reed doing the Mando season 2 finale, which was like, okay, you knocked that one out of the park, sir. And then, or you know, and then so you bring him in to direct it. And then everyone's going to be like, wait, fucking right. And don't tell anybody. Just have it at the very end directed by Rian Johnson. Everyone's going to lose their shit. Go, oh my God, that was amazing. Now, all of a sudden, everyone's kind of like on board with that. And then they go, we're going to be working on his trilogy. His trilogy is set during the High Republic, which has no connection really to like the sequel trilogy or legacy characters necessarily outside of maybe Yoda or Chewbacca, really. And then go, all right, other than that, like he's doing his own thing. And then everyone will be like, all right, cool. And then that's what you do. That's all you got to do is just like remove him from anything near the trilogies and then but bring him in to direct the where he's really good at. Or just have him do more Knives Out because I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, dude. Is anybody excited for Knives Out 2? Like, holy shit! The
You're like, he's cool as long as he doesn't touch Star Trek.
You know,
or Star
if you
Wars.
come to Toronto, you can see Knives Out.
Worried if everybody across the board was like, yeah, that was a good movie. It's much more exciting to me when you get, you know, a group of people who are like coming up to you and really, really excited about it. And then there are other people who walk out.
Isn't this the Phantom Menace's go-to?
Literally saying that was the worst movie I've ever seen. Having those two extremes to me is, you know,
is it
the
not
mark of the type of movie that I want to make.
Well, okay, but
This
in
is
the
like
subject,
the fucking
but he's
BVS
talking about
moment,
Brick,
dude.
But he's talking about Brick, and very
I get
specifically
you, but
Brick.
people conflated that with Star Wars.
Sure. Have any of you ever seen Brick?
It's actually pretty good.
No,
It's
I
actually
want to
really
see
fun.
that one. I still haven't.
Brick it's a movie set in a high school in California. It's basically like a whodunit, like it's a murder mystery. Everyone speaks with a 1920s flapper dialect. Everyone talks like they're from the 1920s, but these are high school kids. It is a weird movie. It's a good movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt knocks it out of the park. He does great in the role. It's well made, but it's confusing on that front. So when he's talking about people going like, oh yeah, some people are going to really love it, some people are going to really hate it. He's not talking about every one of his movies. He's literally talking about Brick, which I would recommend simply because it is a good movie, but it is a little bit of a mind fuck.
I'm more of a
I
Looper
still
guy
want to see
myself.
it. I just haven't never watched it. Now
You're more of a which one? Oh, Looper was
guy.
shit.
I
Looper was
watched
shit.
Brothers Bloom was awful too.
Like I haven't seen I always thought that it
I
wasn't
like
him
everyone involved with this too.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that he was somebody else did it, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm saying like, you know, Brick I liked, Knives Out I liked, Looper was terrible.
Looper is all right.
It had a great premise, but it was just again like the telekinesis side of it, like the telekinesis MacGuffin that was in, or what? Not even the MacGuffin, but whatever. Like the telekinesis angle in Looper made no sense, and it wasn't even executed properly outside of killing Garrett Dillahunt in the end in a very cool way. Other than that, the concept was cool. Having telekinetic abilities made no fucking sense, and they didn't explore it properly at all. And I feel like that was a waste of energy, a waste of time.
There you go, man. Totally.
But anyway,
Well,
I'm
I kept
gonna
you here like 25 extra minutes.
Yeah, I know, and you're cutting into if my kids are asleep now, you're cutting into my gaming time. So
Right? What are you playing?
I don't know
Man?
about gaming,
State of
man.
Decay 2.
Wii U, everyone. Wii U.
Man, I will say this: if you guys like zombie, like I'm playing the Juggernaut edition. It's on Xbox Games Pass. I own the actual copy of it, but you know, I don't have I have the Xbox Series S, right? Anyway, it's a fun zombie survival sim where it's like it's permadeath. Your characters die, they die, and they can die very quickly if you are not careful. And I was not careful, and I lost 2 people. I was very upset at that because I was like, one of them was a specially trained military officer who had a lot of great combat skills, and
I have a unique set of skills.
yeah, and she got taken out by a feral, and the feral zombies are fast and crazy. It's a lot of fun. It's a
squirrel a simulator game.
Oh, squirrel with a gun.
Yeah, squirrel with a gun.
Yeah. I can't wait for somebody to mod in a school. Because you know it's going to happen.
Oh no!
Right?
It's gonna Tucker's Bad Fur Day again.
Somebody's gonna mod in a school, a Walmart, a church. You know, it's gonna be And dude, when that shit, no, you all need to go look up Super Columbine Massacre RPG.
Yeah, I heard of that.
And I've played it. I've actually interviewed the guy who made it, and he made it as a project, as a way to like just kind of like comment on what happened by using Super RPG Maker to recreate the events of Columbine. And at the end of the game, the characters, they die, right? Dylan and Eric die by suicide, and then they go into hell, and hell is just full of Doom characters. And you just go around hell fighting Doom characters until you die in hell. Like, that's the game. But it's because the concept of it, the context and the fear surrounding it at the time, people lost their shit. But it's really mild. But it was I talked to the guy once. It was an interesting interview.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, I actually have to head out too, Max. It's been a pleasure having me on. And Matt, I know
It's been a pleasure having you on. That was great.
I know. I kind of butt into the joke there. It's always fun talking to you, Max. You're the best. You're my favorite streamer next to RJ. You guys are tied, all right? And also, Anthony, thanks for having me on.
Brian, too.
And Brian, of course.
Yeah, I'm okay at growing people, possibly, probably not.
Caden is number 2, though. He's been dissing.
Yeah, he is a number 2. Caden is a number 2.
I'm a number 2. I'm a number 2. Wow.
I love you, Caden, buddy.
Wow.
That's still a B+.
Duke.
Right?
He called you a Duke.
No, come on, Caden. I still.
We're gonna Hans. Me and Aaron have to discuss. Thank you, Aaron, for all the help with the streaming, the watch parties, and Brian too. We got to prepare for this. Lord of the Rings.
Hans, you want to know this, right?
Let's see.
Well, Aaron, even if you want to set up the time, just hit destination when you create a stream. Just hit yours channel and mine.
Okay, yeah.
And set it up, and then we could fix the thumbnail stuff later.
Can I just let everybody know what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Not for us, but to let everybody know the first 2 episodes of Lord of the Rings are dropping 9 p.m. Eastern time Thursday.
Set it up an hour ahead of time so we can have movie talk, and
So 8 p.m. right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but next week.
Well, y'all pushed Hans to his side and didn't invite him first. Wow, y'all are rude to Hans. Hans deserves better.
You guys are prepping Lord of the Rings without him.
Hans,
he is offended.
You got that? 9 p.m. Eastern is when they drop on Amazon Prime.
That's great.
I'm gonna go watch Lord of the Rings.
Only for this week, guys. Next week, they're all dropping on Fridays. 12 a.m. Eastern on Fridays. Well, that is starting next week.
Calling me out, Jade. What the fuck? Sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Hans.
Little bit.
Well, what do you want me to do, Hans? For the we got to do it when it goes live. I can watch it again with you.
Says he's a lore
How about this, Hans? I'll watch it again with you. We'll do it again. We'll watch it again.
Yeah, because it's the first 2 episodes we're gonna watch, right? That's the first 2 episodes are dropping. Yeah, so I'll set it up.
I don't hate you, Mo Moon.
Mo Moon, I hate you.
All right, should we call it a night? It's 2 for me.
You should have called it a night like 5,000 years ago.
That's why you're number 2.
Number 1.
I love you, Katie.
I'm number 1. I retired, came back, still number 1.
Yeah, Brian and Aaron, number 1s.
Woo!
Wait,
I'm better than Aaron. I wake you up. I'm number 1. Aaron's number 2.
No one's been waking me up lately. I've been sleeping.
Well, to be honest, I had a stream tonight myself, and you didn't have anything scheduled. So usually Monday you don't do anything. So
I got home late because we had to take my dad. My dad's hasn't been to get glasses prescription.
Oh, okay.
So then my wife got it, and I got a lot of money spent today on glasses and contacts.
Yeah, that can get expensive.
Although my vision hasn't changed much. It's pretty good. It's been like 6 years since I got a new prescription.
Your vision's still bad. It's just
it didn't get worse. That's good.
No, I like because obviously I wear glasses, guys. So it's like, yeah.
I go to America's Best. I got the 2 for $120 something.
Walmart, eye care facility. We're good.
Well, good night, everyone.
Good night, people.
What? I don't groom. What? That sounds weird. Don't say
Oh
that.
yeah, you keep them clean, right? Isn't that what grooming?
The way you
I
said
don't
it.
know. Be careful when you the way you use groomer on the internet anymore.
Yeah, groom is
God
like.
damn it.
Yeah.
Good night.
Damn you.
Good night.
Damn you.
Good
people.
night.
Say good night. Take us out, Caden.
You like this video. I'm telling you what to do. You should click that thumbs up button. You should click that button that spells out SUBSCRIBE. Subscribe. Click that if you haven't. And tell Max that he took an L every day, and that Caden is the supreme leader of the world. Yeah.
I'm ending.